Hi everyone, welcome to Creative Stampin' Designs. How's everyone doing today? My computer did the same thing this week that it did last week. Hi Jamie. My phone said I was live, but my computer said I was not. So I have no clue what's going on. All right. I'm going to try my best to follow along with comments, but I'm not going to promise anything. Hi, Kiko. Thanks for joining. So, how's everyone doing today? I'm just going to give a minute in case anybody's hopping on. It's nice and warm here. Nice summer day. Hi, Barbara. Thank you for joining. All right, before we get started, I just want to go over a couple things. Stampin' Up! Has their joining special going on until May 31st. You get to pick $155 in product of your choice, and you pay only $99. You get free business supplies, it ships for free, and then you get to enjoy the 20% discount from Stampin' Up! This is I figured it out, was a 36% savings. It's really a great joining deal. So if you've been contemplating joining Stampin' Up! To, even just to get the discount, you don't have to sell. You don't have to you don't have to do blogs, you don't have to do lives, you don't have to do anything. You can just enjoy the discount for yourself. This is good until May 31st. So if you're interested, I'd be happy to talk to you about it. Just drop me a line and we can get you signed up. Like I said, it's for $99. You get a lot of stuff. If you go on my blog, I actually have a picture posted of how much stuff you can get for joining. And the other thing Stampin' Up! Has right now is the Connect, Craft, and Collect. So if either you place an order of $250 or more, or you can get a bunch of friends together and I can, set up a host code. And if you have a party of $250, your friends and all can get together and order $250 or more, Stampin' Up! Is going to give you an additional $25 in Stampin' rewards. So, and that's just more free product. So one of the best deals is if you join and you get the additional $30 in product, because our normal is $125 in product for $99. So if you join, you get the extra $30 there, then place a nice big order and you get another $25 on top of it, a free product. So, and also I have my if anybody is interested in joining my host club, I have until, I believe I put until this weekend to let me know if you are interested. It's a monthly online host club that I get 6 people, and each person is a host for a month. You are required by the 20th of the month, you place an order of $25. You can place more than that if you want, but it's only required for $25, and then everybody is guaranteed to have a $150 order for their month, and you get you earn the stamping the stamping rewards for your order, plus you would get my creative stamping reward points that add up, and once I have it that once you get 8 rewards, I will send you $40 in free product. So if you're interested, let me know. Just drop me a line at creativestampingdesigns@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to talk to you about it. Hi, Lori. Thanks for joining. All right, I'm going to get started. I'm using the new Turtle and Friends set. My daughter has been on my case. Make a turtle card, make a turtle card. So I'm making a turtle card. Actually, her birthday is next week, so, and if she's watching, well, she's going to see the card. But I just think these guys are so cute. So I was playing around a little bit with it. So let's get started. And this week I pre-scored, so I don't make any mistakes this week with my card, not like last week. And Jamie, I know you're a 2 or 3 color person when it comes to your the cards, but these are the colors in the card today. So there's a few here. We've got Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, Pale Papaya, Blackberry Bliss, Polished Pink, Fresh Freesia, and Mint Macaron. So I have a few colors that I'm using. Okay, so we are going to start with a panel of Soft Succulent paper, which is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. Whoops. Then I scored it at a 1/2 inch, 1 1/2 inch, 3 inches, and 4 inches. Oh, I didn't get my bone folder out, my scissors out. Usually I have those out and ready. All right, and we're just going to give a good crease on all of these. Okay. So this is actually the base of the card. And hang on 1 second. I knew I forgot to get something out. Forgot my I want to use tear and tape for this. Okay. So what I'm actually going to do though before I fold this over is I cut a panel of In the Wild Designer Series paper, and I'm just going to adhere it right to the card base. I'm going to use liquid glue so I have a little bit of wiggle room. I'm just going to put it right like that. Okay, then I'm going to adhere a piece of the tear and tape. If I can find the end, I'm going to adhere a piece of it. Hi Debbie, thank you for joining. Yeah, I have a lot of colors this week. Now I don't usually use that many, but I like color. And I figured since it's a birthday card, we can add a little extra. Make it a little more festive. Some of the colors are just for streamers. I did do a couple things ahead of time. Okay. All right, so then we're going to fold this over just like this. So the card, it's going to go, I want this straight like that. It's going to go just like that. The card is actually going to stand up. Well, we're going to hope it's going to stand up. Oops. Wait a minute. Got a little bit. Got to see if I can get this off. I did this. I was playing around with. There we go. There we go. The easiest way to make sure it's going to lay flat is flatten this. On the which is it? The 3-inch score line. Fold the 1/2 inch score line under and then press it down. There you go. And then it will stand up. Yeah, I like the paper's pretty, Akiko. I don't like the opposite side. The others, let me see, I have a piece here. I mean, it's okay. I guess this is the tiger print. And then the other panel I'm using has the tigers on it, and I don't know, that's just not me. Okay, so then on this panel, we have a second piece. This is actually going to be the front panel. This is 2.5 inches by 4 1/4 inches, and I scored it at 1/2 inch and 1.5 inch. And we're going to fold that also. And I am going to put a piece of tear and tape again, only because the tear and tape is a little bit stronger, and because of the way the fold is. Okay, so this one we're going to kind of eyeball it here. I'm going to open this up so I don't stick it by accident. So we're going to kind of eyeball this so it's right in the center. And we're going to come up. Oops. Make sure this is here. And then we're going to fold this down like that. Okay? Give it a good press. And if I made a mistake and I have to recut this, I'm going to be very upset. Nope. There we go. That's perfect. And now we're going to adhere. I'm going to put just another piece of the tear and tape right here. Like I said, you can use liquid glue. You can use Stampin' Seal. I wanted to use the tear and tape because of it, the fold opening and closing. So then this piece will fold down, and it will fold right on the bottom crease line. It's going to go right like that. So you can see it's going to fold flat to go in an envelope, but then when you take it out, I don't know if you can see that, there we go. Get a little bit better angle. It'll stand up just like that. Okay, and then I did cut another panel of the In the Wild that I'm just going to adhere right on the front, and I'm going to use, again, the liquid glue, just so I have that little extra wiggle room to make sure it's in the middle. And we're going to just leave a little bit of border just all the way around. And there we go. Nice and easy. Okay, so now we're actually going to work on the little turtle. I'm going to stamp them first in the evening evergreen. Go right in the camera. Hi Karen, thanks for joining. No problem. Yeah, I like that it folds flat too, Jamie, because then it slips right into an envelope. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to leave that open because I am going to need that again. And I'm going to, there's his shell image we're doing in soft succulent, but I lost my paper towel. I am going to stamp it off once because I want a light image. Oops, I might have to bring this a little closer. I'm having trouble seeing. Well, if I don't get it the first time, I can always stamp it a second time. There we go. Not too bad. And then I'm going to stamp the on top of his shell. Oh, thank you, Karen. It actually changes color. It says it's time to celebrate. Celebrate. Say that 10 times fast. ink pads must be extra juicy today because I keep getting it on my block. That or I'm pressing too hard. And this will fit, well, it should fit right inside, like that. So if you can see, isn't that cute? And then I'm just going to put a little bit of color on. Make sure I have the right colors. Dark and light succulent. Just going to color his body a little bit. Use the dark, and then I'm just going to use the light on the rest of it. I'm not really doing blending per se. A little bit, but not much. How's everybody doing today? Jamie, is it as warm up by you as it is here? I think we've hit the 90s today. But I love this weather. I love the warm weather. It's just... Here. You have to get the turtle now, Akiko? It really is a cute set, and I have to admit, when I first saw it, I had to get as well as partially because my daughter loves turtles, but also because I just thought it really was adorable. So, and it comes with a punch, something nice and quick. All right, we're just gonna put this. I think that's the only punching I'm doing, but you never know. So now I did do. I cut from a panel of basic white. This is from the Hippo and Friends dies. I did cut it ahead of time. So I don't have the stamp set, but I love the dies that go with it. So I used the second largest. I had the largest one, but I thought it would be a little too big. So, but yeah, this is the Hippo and Friends dies. So I did cut that ahead of time. And I am, if I can find it. Okay, this is where all the color's coming in. Actually, first I got to stamp just on the bottom. I'm going to put just a little bit of grass. Because the turtle has to stand on grass, right? Well, at least this one does. It's not a sea turtle. Yeah, they are, aren't they, Akiko? I love this set of dies. All right, and I'm just going to put... I'm going to do the best I can with seeing this. Yeah. Just going to add a little bit of grass. And color it in a little bit. Just adding a little bit of color. You're not going to really see too much of the grass because of the turtle on it. But I'm using my Mint Macaron Stampin' Blends marker. So yeah, I have between markers and ink, I've got everything all over my table here. Like I said, you're not really going to see, you'll see a little bit of the color under the turtle's feet. So I just wanted to put a little, and I did stamp grass other places, and I did it already, so I don't have to do that. All right, now we are going to just add some streamers. And the way I came up with these colors, I actually did ask my daughter. I said, which colors do you like? And she started going through, telling me all the colors she likes. So as she was telling me, I was pulling them. So she knows she's getting a card. So we're just going to add all the different colored streamers. I do have to clean my stamp in between. Guess I forgot about that. And the Blackberry Bliss, that has always been one of her favorite colors. So, whoops. Yeah, when she was going through telling me, I'm like, oh my goodness, that's a lot of colors. I'm just going to put that one there. And then the pale papaya. And we're just going to put it like right in between. There we go. All right. And then, see, the turtle's just going to go on the top. So the streamers are just as the background. Oh, she likes unicorn, so you do have this set. See, I never got it. Now, I did this ahead of time. I was not doing this live. This is here it is. There's a little hat stamp, birthday hat stamp. But I had to fussy cut it. So I did that part ahead of time. So it's just going to go on him, just like that. And I think I'm going to see if I can hold it on with a Stampin' Dimensional. That's what we're going to try for. So let's put the Stampin' Dimensionals on his feet, and then I'll get to his head. Because I don't want to put glue. I'm afraid if I put the glue, it's going to be messy. I think what I'm going to do is I can't see both sides, and that's where I'm getting, well, we're going to try this and see if I have it in the right spot. And if not, I could probably move it. Oh, that's not too bad. All right, I'm going to add another, whoops, another one on his head. And then one more over here. And I think, yeah, I'm going to I have a tiny piece here that I'm going to put on the pom-pom coming down. I use every, oh, actually, I might have no, I don't have a mini one out. Okay, so it's going to be a piece like this. I probably could have gotten a mini dimensional and put it there. All right, and we're just going to adhere him. Oops. Right to this. Yep, and I didn't need the one on the top of his hat because that's, okay, so that I actually have to take off. And I'm going to take it off as carefully as I can here. Okay, now I need your opinion about something. On the punch, I don't know if you can see. I'm going to try to get this without too much glare. I'll do it this way. There's two little circles, tiny circles. Thank you, Akiko. There's two tiny little circles that punch out. And at first I didn't know what they were. And then I realized, whoops, they make an eye. If you cut one in black and the other one is in white. So do I leave it like that? Do I add this, the little eye like that? Or I had these, Stampin' Up! Had these a while ago. They don't have them anymore. I have a little googly eye. So what do you think? I'll give you a second to chime in and let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to adhere this right on here, because then when this closes, even though it's going to extend, whoops, I guess that was a circle from when I punched it. Just move it on the side. When it goes into the envelope, I can extend, I have quite a bit of room that I could put it all the way up to here if I wanted to. So it will fit, but I'm not going to put it up that high. I'm just going to put it, about a quarter of the way down, I guess. You like the way it is? Barbie, you like the way it is? Okay. We'll leave him as he is then. All right, and then I'm going to just put a little bit of, let me see where I'm putting this so I know how far up to go with the glue. I'm just going to put a little bit of liquid glue just on the bottom. Just where I'm going to attach it to the card front. So we're going to put them right about there. And that's really it. I'm going to do the back now. The back is where the sentiment will go. So yeah. So it stands up. It's very hard to show because the camera's going down. So, all right, let's do the back real quick. I did already stamp the grass along the bottom, and I did that because this piece measures, it's 4 by 4 1/4, the white, and I didn't want to mess up the way I was when I go to stamp, so I figured I'll stamp the grass ahead of time so I know it was going the right way. All right, we're just going to put the sentiment on the top, and we're going to stamp that in Evening Evergreen. Thank you, Debbie. And I'm going to first stamp it, You Are Turtly Loved. I'm just going to stamp that toward the top. All right. Let's see, hopefully we get this straight the first shot. Yep. There's my paper towel. I keep losing my paper towel today, because I don't want to get any extra ink on it. And we're just going to go right like that. And then right here. And I just have Happy Birthday. We're going to move this up a little. All right. And then we've got these cute little baby ones that I thought were I had to put them on. And we're just going to put them right down here on the grass. And I'm going to get the ink off my block. Barely touching today. I don't know why. I'm going to try to... These are going to be hard to get centered, but I'll do the best I can here. That little guy. I've got more ink on the block. And then we're just going to put him right like that. Oh, all right, Jamie, I got too many colors out here. I got my soft succulent. And we're just going to put that right on the inside. Like that. Close this. Add a little bit of color to their feet. They're getting, I think it's this stamp pads. Well, isn't it in the summer? Jamie will know the answer to this. The summer they seem to get a little juicier. Because I was having trouble in the winter that they were, oh, I need the fine tip for here. They were practically dry, that I had to ink some of them up. Now all of a sudden they are so juicy. So if you're still there, Jamie, isn't that, didn't you have that it's, I thought you had said it to me one time that the ink pads tend to be a lot more juicy in the summer, or am I getting my times mixed up? Just give these guys a little bit of color. But yeah, my ink pads just seem, and I'm barely touching. That was, I started my classes back up the beginning of the month. It was my first class. We have another one now on June 1st. And that's all. I have a couple new stampers coming, and that's all I kept saying to them is, just tap. You're just going to tap really lightly. Don't press with the pads. All right, and I'm actually going to add, as soon as I find the stamp that there it is. I'm just going to add a little bit more, some more of the streamers on the back. Yours were dry in the winter too, Akiko? Where's this? Yeah, they're dry in the winter and then extra juicy in the summer. Just add some more. Oh, here we go again. So I got to be careful with any of them that I did happen to ink up during the winter. Got to be careful when I use them. That should be, yeah, that should be light enough that I can go over. Okay. And I'm just going to adhere this to a panel of Evening Evergreen with some Stampin' Seal. Just like that. And then just use a little liquid glue on the back. Finish my envelope off and we'll be done. So this, to put this, just have to flatten it down. And then this is where you sign the card, right on the back. That's the front. And that's the back. All right, we're just going to put that there. We'll finish up the envelope. Again, I did stamp the grass ahead of time. And I'm just going to stamp my little the big turtle on the front. Okay. And this time I'm not going to stamp off with the shell because I'm not going to put anything on the inside. Just, oops, there's that ink again. There we go. And I'll just add a little color to them real quick. Give him a little bit of color just on his body. Stopped looking up, so I don't know if anybody's leaving comments. I will go back and check after I'm done, because I'm sure I missed comments along the way. When I'm coloring, I have to focus. I mean, the Stampin' Blend markers, they're very forgiving. They don't leave. I notice they don't leave marks, so I don't have to color one direction, which sometimes you do with the regular markers or these here. I color all different ways with these. Okay, and we're just going to adhere the piece of DSP to the envelope flap and we'll be done. Yeah, it's really a cute set, Barbara. Actually, yesterday I went to get my haircut, and the owner had said to me, she said, I need a birthday card for my granddaughter's first birthday. And I was trying to think what I can use. I completely forgot about this set that I had just gotten it because I hadn't used it yet. This is the first time I'm actually using it. I said, this will be perfect for her. Okay, there we have it. A little fun fold card that folds up. It'll fit perfectly in the envelope, no problems at all. And then there's the back. Okay. All right, thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. I plan on being here next Wednesday. I have to check because Wednesday is actually my daughter's birthday, so if she wants to do something, I may be doing something with her, but chances are I'll be here and then we'll do something later on. All right. Thank you for watching. If anybody has any questions, just drop me a line and I will, answer anything you need. All the measurements and everything, along with the link to this video, will be on my blog on Friday, creativestampingdesigns.com. My Fridays are usually, it's a Fun Fold Friday, so that's why I've been doing the Fun Folds on Wednesday, and then I post them on Friday. Don't forget about the joining special. If you've been thinking about it, now's the perfect time to join, and I would be more than happy to talk to you about it and love to have you on my team. All right? Thanks, everybody. I hope to see you next week. Have a good week. Bye-bye.